Now we are moving on to the Q&A session. Mr. Takahashi will moderate again. Mr. Takahashi, please.
Okay, thank you. Now the floor is open for discussing about this section number 3. Participant in this room, if you have any question or comment, please raise your hand. And when you ask question, please first say your name and organization and who your question is for. Okay, all right, please.
May I have another question, please? Saori from the Ministry of Infrastructure and Regional Development. So thank you, first of all, for this session on case examples. It is extremely helpful, and it indeed helps us understand better what kind of projects we are talking about. So my question now goes to Mrs. Saori Iwasaki, who presented online a project, a Japanese-Indonesian project. And Mrs. Iwasaki said that the project was feasible due to the subsidy of the JCM. And my question now is, how much of the total cost of project, in percentage of course, was covered by the subsidy? And if the local authorities of Jakarta contributed financially to the implementation of this project? Thank you.
Ms. Iwasaki, is it okay for you to answer this question?
Okay, thank you for your question. Unfortunately, our budget or total cost is not opened officially, so I can't answer the total cost or something. I'm so sorry.
So I understand, and I really do not need figures or the total cost, but since you said that it was due to the subsidy that the project was feasible, how much of the total cost in percentage was covered by the subsidy? 80%, 70, 50%? And if the local authorities where the project was implemented in Jakarta have contributed to the cost of the project? Thank you.
I think that it's a company information, and she says that it's impossible to be open. So I appreciate you understand this. Thank you. So in the project JCM model project, the maximum percentage of subsidy is defined project by project, and maximum is 50%, and that's a maximum. So due to the project, it can be reduced because something like the energy efficiency criteria or something. So that means that. That means that the support percentage is decided project by project, and it's a company information. Sorry about that.
Second question.
Okay, Mr. KINAME. So the second question will be answered by Mr. KINAME about. Mr. Iwasaki, are you? 岩崎さん、聞こえますか？
はい、聞こえます。
2番目の質問で、インドネシアの方から何か補助があったかということについては答えられますか？
はい。
大丈夫ですか？
Okay, I will answer the second question. If we have any kind of subsidy from Indonesia or Jakarta, I'm answering it. We did not receive any kind of subsidies or some support from Indonesia government or in Jakarta. That is our answer.
Okay, thank you, Iwasaki-san. Is there any other question? Okay, please.
Hello, Delal Özvarış from Çalık Energy, Turkey. My question is to Wataru-san. Can we get more details about the function of joint committee? I know it's composed of government officials, but can we get more information about it? I mean, is there any deadline when we apply to the joint committee? How does it work? Is it fast? And can we get reply? Can we get their feedbacks shortly?
I think that the suitable person is KINAME-san, I guess.
Please let Mr. KINAME answer.
Okay.
Joint committee.
I mean, it's the function of joint committee. I mean, once we apply the joint committee, I want to understand the function of the committee in details. It's composed of government officials, so as you know, it's not always easy to reach them. So I want to understand whether it's easy to approach them, whether it's easy to get their feedback. I mean, how does it work? Is there a deadline for them to reply to our application?
Thank you for your question. It depends on what kind of, if you get some subsidies, maybe you'll communicate with some institutions which offer the subsidies, and you can prepare the necessary documents. And if once you prepare the necessary documents, you will submit to the joint committee, and then joint committee will process properly, and each process has a kind of like time deadline. So for example, if you submit the PIN to the secretary of the JC, the JC will do the completeness check in 7 calendar days, and then give you back the results. And then the JC will decide, or if you need to revise it a little bit, you should do the revisement to submit once again. And then once the necessary documents are ready, the JC will, when the JC is held, the JC will decide whether your proposal is admitted or registered. For example, the projects will be registered or not. So when you prepare when you want to propose some projects, please contact some of us, and we will explain more, like timeline or what you should do for now or something like that.
Thank you very much.
Okay. All right.
Thank you very much for the valuable presentation. I'm Takuakita from Jalk Energy, Istanbul. My question is a bit minor, but we are now considering the investment in Moldova. So we understand now the fiscal year 2024 third application opportunity is open. If we apply the JCM subsidy this third window, and then because of some reasons we voluntarily withdraw the application, and then can we apply completely same project, the same application the next fiscal year?
Okay, thank you for your question. And we assess the project when it is proposed. So once it is withdrawn, but there is a reason for the project to be implemented, and that when the time is appropriate, it could be possible for you to apply for it. It depends on the reason when you withdraw or something. It could be related to that kind of thing. So if you have any such concern, we GEC will accept your question or consult with you. So feel free to ask us.
Thank you very much for answering. So, yeah, our concern is maturity of the project. So it's ongoing. So, yeah, as a result of conversation or assessment of authorities, if we judge that this is not matured for the approval of the authorities, so is it acceptable to postpone and withdraw and postpone? Can we understand that?
I think it's not postpone. The timing you apply the next one, second application. So the project should be concrete to finalize. So if there is some concern about finishing project, I advise you to wait until you are certain to execute the project. It's okay?
Thank you very much for advice.
Thank you. So, okay, please.
Здравствуйте. Прошу прощения, буду говорить по-русски. Такой вопрос.
Russian, one question.
Здравствуйте. Такой вопрос.
One question. We are the producer of power from renewable resources,
У нас парк фотоволтаик.
and we have a photovoltaic park. Can we take part within this JCM project?
Да. И можем ли рассчитывать на какую-то
And can we have some support from the part
Японии?
of Japan?
Спасибо.
Thank you. They are producers of photovoltaic park within, of course, a cooperation
Поддержки.
or to get other support from the part of Japan in this field. They are a park of photovoltaic park producer. They have a park. If the
Photovoltaic
park, yes, they have a photovoltaic park.
Photovoltaic park, you know? Okay, so the technology you would like to ask is that photovoltaic photovoltaic system could be applicable for JCM. That's correct. So in that case, it's okay to install photovoltaic system, and if it fits for JCM project, it is applicable. Is it?
The question was how this company, they would like to initiate this cooperation with Japanese similar company in renewable energy and PV, and they are looking for partners from Japan, and how they can initiate JCM project.
Thank you for the question. And we GC provides the matchmaking system, and if you register that's what your company is or what you want to do, and it will be shared by the member registered in such a system. That name is JCM Global Match. And if the company has interest, Japanese company has interested in it, they can communicate with you, and if it matches your requirement, it could. It's possible to form a JCM project. Is it okay? Okay, thank you. And any other question from audience? Okay, thank you very much for this session, for your cooperation. So we'd like to finish this QSH. Thank you.